Sometimes a game's success can also be its downfall, and unfortunately for Fortnite, it's still one of the most popular games featuring multiple franchises from films, games and musicians. Yay! Since 2017, Fortnite has really taken the world by storm, if you pardon the pun. It's actually one of the few games out there that has not only achieved, but has quite steadily kept its traction of popularity. Now, trends are basically the main factor in Fortnite's success. Originally, it was just a wave-based tower defense game against a zombie horde. And this was in 2017, by the way, and then Battle Royale became even more popular and more mainstream due to games like PUBG. And no, PUBG did not invent Battle Royale. That is actually credited to either H1Z1 or even Minecraft Hunger Games for that matter. So in short, Fortnite also didn't create Battle Royale.
It was adopted by it, molded by it.
But to get back on track and explain Fortnite's success in one word, it would probably have to be trends. And you might be thinking, yeah, Fortnite's so trendy, it's coolio, it's hip, it's swaggy, the shiz, the biz, the best thing since sliced fucking bread. Well, according to how many people have played it anyway. Yeah, I'd say all that stuff is true, but only from a certain point of view. In its initial release window, Fortnite's success was brought on due to the mechanics that Fortnite added to the Battle Royale formula, such as adding building mechanics that not only helped you traverse the map, but also added an extra layer of defense for the player in instance of a firefight. And Fortnite's originality, and I use that term fairly loosely, was a breath of fresh air in a time when big titles were in decline and still haven't even returned to their former glory. The gameplay was fun and chaotic, and overall a blast, both literally and figuratively. And not to mention that this was at the peak of loot boxes, and to be honest, no one really cared about Fortnite's Battle Pass at the beginning, because there were cool and interesting new original character skins, pickaxes, gliders, etc. Nowadays, the majority of Battle Passes are used to incentivize players to buy their favourite Star Wars character or Marvel character or favourite musical artist and so on and so forth. And this is the point that I'm really trying to hammer home. Fortnite is the biggest marketing tool going, and I really think that people are starting to catch on to this. Because at the start of this whole fiasco, when we had in-game concerts, I personally thought it was pretty cool, but not something that they would do a lot of. And I was wrong. I was so very, very wrong. Since those concerts raked in a lot more players, Epic Games has since used this premise and run with it. As if you think about it, apart from Spider-Man PS4 and Miles Morales, Marvel's biggest gaming success has been, well, Fortnite. Marvel's Avengers. And the same goes with Star Wars. Although it's quite well known Palpatine was returning in The Rise of Skywalker, I personally wanted to go into the film completely blind, as I watched no trailers or anything in preparation for the film. Only to see on my YouTube homepage titles like, "Oh my god, Palpatine live event in Rise of Skywalker teaser, brackets Fortnite," I was just unbelievably pissed. Because if I'm honest, it would be really hard to fucking not to. But my personal distaste for that time in Fortnite has dissipated now. It's almost like Fortnite has become the pre-Metaverse, and obviously there is no VR and the majority of it is not an immersive aspect, but it's being used to bring people together in a collective virtual space to interact socially and not to just claim victory royales. Yes, Fortnite is currently orientated around its gameplay and is constantly evolving with the times, so the experience doesn't dry up and become stale and boring. However, I never in a million years would have expected that this would be the direction that Epic Games would have taken Fortnite, especially when it initially released. And I get it that Fortnite isn't the only culprit. I mean, Call of Duty's done an Attack on Titan DLC but that's not the focus of this video, so I'm just going to stay clear of that one for now. However, Fortnite is using its power to get artists like Ariana Grande to boost their popularity in both parties. And I do understand that it's not just her, as there are plenty of other influencers who have managed to get their faces into Fortnite's store. And it just really makes me wonder what direction Fortnite will go for in the coming years. It's evolved so much from its humble beginnings to an advertising god. And yeah, I guess your guess is as good as mine as to what direction Epic Games will take Fortnite next. Perhaps there'll be a real-life battle royale or a Netflix show, you know, who really knows at this point? And this was just a brief epiphany I had about Fortnite, because I thought, you know what, it's an interesting train of thought that I just had to explore for a video, so I just wanted to see if anyone else agrees with me that Fortnite is basically a mini metaverse in the gaming space of it anyway. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, then subscribe, like, and turn on that notification button so you don't miss another upload from me. So thank you, and goodbye.